What are some common signs that someone grew up with shitty parents? 1. When they think they always cause problems for others and when they are emotionally and socially closed off, so it's very hard for them to be more sociable, etc. 2. They tell traumatized stories and think they are happy memories. 3. They are always trying to figure out what they did wrong and what they're supposed to be doing and how, while editing their own thoughts and feeling vaguely bad. 4. They're completely unwilling to open up and share anything because in their experience it will always be used against them. 5. Doesn't talk about their interests because parents have never showed interest, belittled them. 6. They don't understand simple gestures of kindness. Took my husband a long time to understand that my parents liked giving little gifts to people and doing things for them. That they weren't trying to insult him or us or make us feel incompetent. They were just showing affection. 7. I knew a kid who'd instinctively cover his head whenever someone was behind him and he'd refuse to sit or stand anywhere that didn't have his back to a wall. His older siblings beat him up regularly. He'd frequently be coming to school with fresh bruises, and when a girl tried to comfort him he thought she was just trying to lure him into a trap and hit her, which got him expelled. And growing up I'd see him around town. He dropped out of school completely and was going down a bad path. His parents never gave a shit. Never. Not fucking once. He had nothing because his older brothers would steal and destroy anything he ever owned, even his clothes, so he'd wear the same thing for weeks on end. Is it any surprise that he's been in and out of prison all his adult life? Parentalopathy is fucking shit. And to add a cherry on top, his abusive older brothers went on to live pretty happy, fulfilling lives, but the little brother they tortured and abused for years became the societal and family outcast. 8. People who try way too hard to please, and are terrified to put themselves first. This is the saddest trait because it's the easiest for fresh predators to take advantage of when the parents are out of the picture. If only terrible parents knew or cared that they were grooming their kids for future abuse. 9. They don't form attachments to others. They grew up in an environment where such attachments were a negative and/or resulted in negative outcomes. 10. They go so far out of their way to please people. They can't take compliments because they're so used to being put down. They flinch if they hear someone raise their voice or at loud noises.